I'm starting with a very important question as we are preparing for the application DV2022, which is coming up in the first week of October. So the question is, can you use a cell phone to take your photo, the photograph which is required to apply for the DV lottery and the special DV2022? Why am I asking this question? Because it is part of the instruction, number one. But secondly, there have been a very big confusion. What devices can you use to take a photo, and what devices you cannot use to take a photo? That's number one. But two is overall for you to prepare to avoid any unnecessary, any mistake which you can make, and those mistakes can cost you into the total disqualification or elimination even before the random selection is done. Welcome everyone, this is EBM Ernest Boniface Makulilo, and back to the show. I've been sick, now I'm back, I'm full recovered. So let me go straight. When you go to the DV lottery instructions, and there is instruction about the digital photograph, how the image, obviously we're talking about digital. So there are those kind of instructions. Don't take a photo, print out, scan. No, take a photo from your camera or whatever device you are going to use, and then make it digital. Let it stay there, and all other requirements, measurements, and everything. But there is the issue about people say, oh, am I allowed to use a phone to take a photo? So, before I go to say whether the phone is allowed or not allowed, when any company, Apple for instance, or Samsung, another example, they are going to produce, they are making innovation of a new version of the cell phone. What is the most important feature they advertise a lot? Number one feature is the camera of the particular cell phone. What makes iPhone 11 different from all other iPhone? It has 3 cameras, or 3 lenses, whatever you call it. It can take it during the dark mode, recording movies. You can edit like a movie. You can make perfect videos. What makes Samsung, whatever latest version, to be different among the capacity and all other things like water resistant? But the feature that we talk all the time is about the camera of the phone. And if you have seen nowadays, many people are not going to buy a camera, a digital camera. They can buy a phone with a very good camera or lens, so that they can be able to use, instead of walking with the camera and their phone in the pocket and do everything. Because some people, they can use their phone, they're in the club, you don't need to go to the club with the camera, wherever. So my point is, a cell phone is the same as the normal digital camera. And some of the cell phone are more expensive, have the better quality of the camera, the lens and everything better than the normal phone or the normal cameras. I can give the example. This 11 Pro Max iPhone, I can use just like a few examples. I can just give like a quick example of few photos here. The photos which I've used, I can use the photo, example of the quality of the photo. You can see the photo, like currently you can use the iPhone, for instance, like Pro, I'm giving example. This is the quality of the photo. I'm using the phone. You see how the quality it is. And let me show you the other photo, which I used the camera, but it is old photo, okay? But there is a difference. So the point I want to make is, just because you are using a cell phone, it doesn't mean that this is the photo of my father and we use the camera. But you see, the camera I used, it was a couple years ago, it was a cheap not a very modern camera with all the innovation we are having now. But if I show you the photo which I used on the currently iPhone is much better. iPhone Pro Max is more than 1,500. How many cameras, the normal cameras people have in developing countries, they are of that kind of price? Very few, unless others you are really professional. But most of the cameras, people buy 500, 400, 700, whatever. But just the phone, what makes this distinct, it can have all these exceptions compared to any other phone. So for that case, what is required in the application is the quality of the photo and not what device you are using. You can use a digital camera. For instance, I'm recording currently with the camera Canon 80D. But if you know how to use Canon 80D, you can take a good photo. But if you do not know, you can take a bad photo. But someone using a phone can have better photo. So the point is the quality. So let's go to the instruction about the photograph and the phone. They say as follows: review the photo examples which have been given. And they say photocopies or digital scanned from photos from the driving license, those are not allowed. Don't print the form or take a photo and go to scan it. They don't want it that way. In addition to the snapshots, magazine photos, low quality vending machine or mobile phones photos. Not, listen very careful. They don't say cell phone photos. They say low quality vending machine. Vending machine, for those here in the US, for instance, you can go to the vending machine and you can take a picture, like in the booth. You can take a picture and it comes out. So the low quality, you can go and take it on the vending machine as long as it is high quality. Or the low quality mobile phones photos are not acceptable. Meaning, you are allowed to use a cell phone as long as that phone can produce a very high quality photos. That's what is required. So that is very important. So I can give some of the examples. This is just, you see, like the phone, iPhone, how it produces the. So you can use that one. But because we're taking the digital photo for DV lottery, my advice is, if you are using inside, make sure you have good light. Don't use those bulbs which are yellowish. Make sure it is pure white. Make sure the background is not a light blue, is white. Take a bed sheet which is a pure white, use at the back. But the good advice is wait during the day. Take the photo outside when there is a sun outside. And while you are taking the photo, make sure you are using the sun is hitting you in the face. Because if the sun is at the back, there will be you will be like a very dark person, and there will be a shadow around you. So make sure the sun is most likely is facing, you are facing the sun, and the photographer is behind you. I mean, is in front of you, behind the sun, is taking a photo of you. And if you have the natural light, you can have a better photograph. So avoid taking the photo inside the house, but if you take it inside the house, make sure that you have a good lighting. For instance, for me, I'm recording this video during the night, but because of the light, I have no problem, so that I can be here and take a photo, I can be video, look of high quality. So this is what I want to make sure, that you are allowed to use a cell phone to take a photo as long as your cell phone can produce or can take a very good photo, high quality. Not those Nokia, whatever, the Torch, the Samsung old photo, whatever you take, like, no. Or you are using the Techno, which is very low quality. Just ask your friend to take a photo. Make sure you have a white background. Send the photo to you through a WhatsApp. Send it to me. I can help to edit, or I can put the link here on how you can edit your phone, your photo. That will be the easiest way I can be able to help you or guide you in that way. So for that case, don't worry. you are in the good hands as long as the photo is of high quality. It doesn't matter whether you are using a cell phone, whether you are using the laptop and use camera with the laptop. As long as your camera is very good, the laptop, don't take like the 2010 laptop and take the photo. If you are taking the latest cameras, or the webcam can give you a good photo. If you are using the good, that's what I'm trying to explain. Find your friend, take a photo in advance. Don't take a photo take me a photo right now and you're going to apply right away, unless otherwise it's the last day. But take a photo in advance, make sure that you meet all the qualifications, and don't lose the opportunity because of the technical knockout or the total disqualifications, even before you are put into the random selection pool. Are you there? Remember to subscribe and don't do any mistake. So thank you so much everyone, and goodbye.